Hello everyone, welcome to TechShare Myth. In this session, we will discuss another example for subquery. We are going to discuss about the process through which we can easily utilize subquery in order to perform data deletion. So in short, you can say that yes, we are going to discuss another use case of subquery. Okay. Although we can perform delete operation by direct query, we can directly hit the query on specific table in order to delete some data from it, right? But this time we are not going to delete it direct query using direct query. Instead, we will prepare one subquery which will decide which record we have to delete from the table. Clear? So yeah, so this is the whole sole requirement of our today's session. Like, we will discuss how we can perform the data deletion with the help of subquery. So before we start the discussion, let me show you few tables and data on which we are going to perform this data deletion with the help of subquery. So for that, here I am running one command strsql for starting the SQL, and here we will see how we are using the data. So first of all, I am running one query, select star from. This is a normal query from, and my table name is table 2. Select star from table 1. Firstly, we will see the data for table 1. So here you can see we have just stored one column, and there is some random data like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and this is the random values, right? I just store it randomly, and the name of the column is column 1. So this is our first table. Now look at the second table. If I run the same query, select star from table 2, then you will see there we have one column only with the name count underscore column, and the values are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fine. Now requirement is that we want to perform deletion operation. We want to delete all the record from table 1 where count column is where count column from table 2 is first row. It means whatever the value is stored at first position of the count column, we have to delete all the record for those value. So let me make it easy. Just focus on the second table and the first row, which is 2. So we want to delete all the record from table 1, which is matched with 2. Similarly, if our pointer is at first position, if the value at first position is 3, then in that case it should delete all the record whose value matched with 3. Okay, so the priority would be given to this first row of the second table, and accordingly it will delete the data from the table 1. So if you check the data right now, it is 2. So in as per our table 1, it should delete all the record from table 1 whose value matched with 2. So these data should be removed. Okay, so let's see how we can write a query for it. So to write a query, you need to write delete, which is a simple thing. From delete from table 1 delete from table 1 where column 1 equal. So this is the first statement, right? Delete from table 1 where column 1 equal. Then we will specify the subquery. So I will write inner query, select column, count column. I think count column is the name. Count underscore column equal. Select count column from table 2 fetch first rows only, and parenthesis close. Okay, so I think this is the perfect query. So when we hit enter, make sure whenever you are performing deletion or using any sensitive queries like deletion, updation, make sure that you are deleting what you want to delete. Okay, because once it is deleted, you don't have any opportunity to roll it back. Okay, So make always a habit before hitting a query, make sure that everything is okay and then only hit enter. Right now I'm using test data, so I'm hitting directly, right? But if I'm working on any project or anything which is holding important data, in that case I always double or triple check the things which I'm deleting. So same I would recommend you as well. Okay. So yeah, as per this query, what it will do, it will delete the data from table 1 where column 1 is matched with this subquery result. So what, and we always know that whenever we are executing subquery, it firstly execute the inner query. So it will pick select count column from table 2, fetch first one row only. So firstly it will fetch the count column, then it will match that count column with column 1, and whatever the data it will find in the table 1, it will be deleted. So let me hit enter here. So it shows 2 rows deleted. Now see the table data. Select star from Sharmit 1 slash table 1. So you can see record 2 has been deleted because in table 2 the first row holds the 2 value, and that's why it matched all the record with 2 value and deleted all the values. So this is how we can easily utilize subquery in order to perform deletion operation. In our previous session we discussed the process where we were using the subquery in order to insert the data, but this time we are using the subquery in order to perform delete the data. Okay. So this is all about the deletion process. Now there might be one question: how can we use this inside SQL RPG program? Yes, you can use it. Just you need to do one thing. Instead of cursor, we are not going to create cursor right now, right? Because we are just deleting it. We are not reading anything. So in that case, you can simply write here exec SQL, and then you can mention your query. So that query you can copy from here, and then you can simply pass that query, and then once it is executed it will delete your data, and post execution of query you can verify whether it is executed properly or not with the help of SQL state. If SQL state is returning 0, it means it is valid, and in that case you can show valid, yes, record has been deleted. And if it returns other than 0, then you can take care of that particular flow, like if error is there you can show error, otherwise you can show no record found or something like that. Okay. So this is up to you, like how you are utilizing it, but yes, you can use inside the SQL RPG program as well. Okay, fine. So now one more thing, like yeah, so here we are deleting it. Okay, what will happen if we are trying to delete it now again? Because still subquery, the inner subquery will return the same value 2, but we don't have any data in table 1 as with column 1 as 2. So let me hit enter. You can see it is showing row not found because there is no matching data in the outer query. So simply it is returning row not found because we have deleted it from this table, right? But still table 2 contain first row as a 2, and it is checking again for the table 2. Like if table 2 is returning 2, it will look for column 1 with value 2. If it finds the record, then it will delete it, otherwise it will give the message row not found for delete. Okay. So why we are using this type of scenario? Just to make sure, like, yes, these are the various condition where we can easily utilize subquery. That's why we are creating all kind of scenarios, and we are learning about it in deep. But I make sure that once you have covered all these session, there will you will have good hands-on on these such topics like subquery joins we have already covered, right? So but if you are not aware of basic thing, like how we can use SQL RPG program, what is SQL RPG program, then in that case you can refer the previous session, because there we have discussed everything in detail. And for now we are just moving with the concept of subquery, so that's why we are just focusing on subquery itself. But we have prepared the session in sequential manner, so you can just go through it and you can take advantage of the topics. Okay. So yeah, that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching. texture. but